minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. And Donovan Smith playing with 5 fouls, and Newsom getting going right now. Makes that bucket.
Yes, Coach Jamaica.
And right now, if I'm Coach Jamaica, I'm wondering if Newsom makes it a 1-point game.
Wow, big shot.
Struggle to start. Smith gets it inside. That's a big 3-point play for Phoenix. Getting a chance here. Take a look at this, Coach.
Yeah, well, that tap by Aaron Black went to Bonquito on him.
Tyler Theo failing to recognize that Aaron Black was on Donovan Smith. Drive inside.
Wow.
What a shot by Newsom.
Well, nothing much Smith could do.
Newsom can add to this lead. Nunu all the way. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Tyler stops, shoots, and scores. Big shot for Tyler Theo.
Yes, big basket there. They badly need.
And he's way away from the basket.
Yes.
You're on the 4-point line. This is the last shot by Tyler Theo.
Big basket for Tyler.
Smith is on Newsom. Tyler breaks down the defense. Smith inside.
Nice.
Basket is good. What a shot by Donovan Smith.
And what a great play coming from Tyler Theo. He was the one that made that basket possible. Look at this drive right here. He got past Mitchell and made that great pass to Smith.
Oh, actually should have.
Yeah.
Could have had a foul there.
Yes, Rios escaped with a foul there. He got the arm of Smith.
Mitchell has to go. Nobody there. Mitchell,
Oh!
yes!
What a great floater from Mitchell. This time he used the right hand.
What a shot. Mitchell getting tough in the bite on the fake. What patience for Akil Mitchell.
And you know, for Meralco, it's all about really reading the defense. What Phoenix did off that timeout was to show a 2-3 zone. But after that first pass, they immediately went man-to-man.
On the floor. Where will they go? Perkins, that is short. And that is the end of the ball game as Phoenix comes up short as they blow a 23-point lead here in this ball game to lose by 2 against the Meralco Bulls.
There definitely was a whistle, but again,
and a buzzer that we didn't hear.
You cannot hear yourself think here. At the big dome, Smart Arnetta Coliseum is rocking and rolling.
JB for the lead. Money!
Ooh, wow. A big monster 3-point shot for Justin Brownlee. Gives them a 2-point lead.
On Misi, Abeva can't counter back. Ball will stay with the Hot Shots.
Remember that shot. Again, slowly but surely eating that lead. Again, down by 9 with about 9 minutes and 45. Down by 1 with 5 minutes. And they get the lead with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
The crowd here at the Big Dome going wild as Paul Lee can't counter back. Ratliff still has it. Abueva thought about it. Drives. Layup is good for Calvin.
The beast is not to be denied. He's one of the best at doing that up fake and that first step.
That's a bad pass by Holt. There should be a holding foul against Zave.
Dangerous pass.
That's a dangerous pass.
It got through. Again, that had some heat on it. I think he could have been like Nolan Ryan with a fastball on that one. Let's look at it once again. The beast, Calvin Abueva. Nice up fake and a very extended first step gets him all the way to the rack.
Now Rome De La Rosa coming in for Zave Lucero to guard Justin Brownlee. JB gets it. Against Ratliff, shoots another one. Supermax in the building right now, Vince.
Wow. Talk about getting hot at the right time. Ginebra extending that lead now. They're up by 3. Wow.
Look at JB battling against Ratliff inside. Balanza hangs in the air. Basket no good. And there's going to be a foul against Barangay Ginebra.
Balanza's made good things happen when he has been on the court. That time, getting some contact, going to the rack. He'll shoot some free throws.
And when the going gets tough, this guy,
the tough go to Brownlee.
wears his cape for Barangay Ginebra.
Again, one of the most storied careers as an import, Justin Brownlee, just game after game, series after series, year after year, just coming up with the goods at the right time.
Wow, head coach challenged by Coach Tim, not liking that loose ball foul against Maverick on BC in that last play.
Maverick was saying, hey, I didn't touch him, so we shall see.
And he got hit the most on that play. He got hit at the back of the head. So let's see what the referees will call with this one. But Magnolia, as he said, Vince, things tightening up for the hot shots right now.
This is a big call.
Those shots that were going in earlier, starting to miss for the hot shots, but again, Ginebra suddenly shooting so well from the outside. But again, Ginebra shot a total of 12 three-pointers. And take a look at what the call is here.
Is there contact?
That's an unsuccessful challenge. There's the foul by Maverick on BC.
It was tough. That's a tough call to overturn. You probably could have let it go in some senses, but to overturn it after you've called it like that, that's difficult.
Big shots here for Balanza. Makes the first one.
Again, Balanza making good things happen for the hot shots when he's on the floor.
RJ now coming in to the delight of our crowd. 6 of 21 from the outside for Magnolia. Barangay Ginebra doubling up the three-point shooting here as Balanza makes 2 clutch free throws.
Barrientos, 13 big ones. He's got 4 assists. And, you know, he hasn't missed much.
20 points. 20 points for RJ.
Sorry, 20 points. I'm sorry, he's a plus 13 in the plus minus.
10 seconds to shoot for Barangay Ginebra. Scotty has the ball. 7 seconds remaining on the shot clock. RJ has to go. Abarientos shoots a 4. Troy kicks it back out after that Abarientos miss.
Long shot means long rebound.
Barrientos out to Holt. Extra pass. Scotty catch and shoot. Short. Rebound by Balanza.
That was good ball movement and the shot they really wanted, but it just came up short.
Chance for Magnolia to take the lead. Ratliff trying to get it down low. He gets doubled and he gets fouled by Scotty. Coach Tim telling Scotty to calm down.
Yeah, actually that was probably a good foul because it looked like De La Rosa was wide open along the baseline as he was flashing to the low block.
So both teams have 4 team fouls already. Crunch time right now, 2:36 to go in this ball game. Paul Lee, he's been quiet. They go to Ratliff inside, who gets fouled by JB.
Again, not a lot of contact you would think, but to move Ratliff, you got to hit him pretty hard, and that's what happened right there. Brownlee now with 3 fouls. What a game from him, huh? 25 big points.
I think Ginebra now in the penalty. Ratliff inside, money. Magnolia takes the lead.
That was a good high-low play there. And good job by Ricardo Ratliff to keep the ball high away from the stealing fingers of RJ Barrientos.
De La Rosa fouls Brownlee, tripping him down. So both teams now in the penalty. Take a look at this one more time, Vince.
Again, look at it. Watch Barrientos. He's right there. You thought he had it, but Ratliff did a great job of keeping it high and away from that steal.
Scotty gets the ball back. He's against Abueva. They're trying to get JB open. JB! Oh, he's on fire!
No hesitation. That's what you do when you're a shooter. They expect you to shoot, you better shoot.
That's a shooting display right now for JB. And Abarientos. Balanza through traffic. No. Rebound Ratliff. Scotty is there. Abueva.
Oh, shot clock.
Oh, that's going to be a shot
That never
clock
touched the
violation.
rim. That's correct. That is something. That's a huge play right there.
Wow, you couldn't hear the buzzer. Take a look at this three by JB.
And that's pretty well defended. De La Rosa right there, making him feel that presence of the defense on his side. But again, the cool nerves of Justin Brownlee, just making big things happen, doesn't feel anything.
It's Brownlee time right now here in the fourth quarter. Yes, 28. JB against De La Rosa. Single coverage. JB, crossover, pull up. Basket doesn't go. Maroka pushing it. They want to go down low. They cross-court it. De La Rosa for three. Way off. Ball gets tipped. That will stay with Magnolia.
And we're in the last minute, so I think they're going to possibly review.
Let's say they're not even going to take a look at this. So there's going to be a timeout here by Coach Chito Victolero. Added size here.
You know, that's the thing about great players. Of course, look at Brownlee with 12 points in this quarter, 28 overall, 5 out of 6 from three-point land. The longer the game, the more difficult the game, the more they don't show that they're tired at all. They get more energy.
Abueva gets it to Baroka. They want to go to Ratliff. Extra pass. Abueva drives, hangs, shoots. No! JB with the board.
Again, 44 minutes of playing time, but went up strong for that defensive board. Pivotal. So now they got the ball. They got 45 seconds to go in this game, and they got a 2-point lead.
JB dancing against De La Rosa. Scotty, no, drives, kicks it out. Extra pass, Holt. That is a miss. Magnolia with a chance here to tie or take the lead. Up top, Ratliff. De La Rosa ties the game.
Again, Magnolia is not a team that will back off or back away. Here we go.
92-92. Great play by Baroka.
The difference between the men and the boys is always about execution, and that time Magnolia executes, Ginebra did not. Tie ball game, no shot clock, 22.9 to go.
And they go to Justin Brownlee. They don't need a three. They only need a two to win this one.
They just need a one.
Justin Brownlee against De La Rosa. 10 seconds. They hand it off to RJ. Abarientos back to JB. RJ. Scotty for the win. That's the game winner!
That's it, baby! Oh my goodness! They're gonna look at it to make sure he got it off in time, but it was a very well-designed play. They kept going back and forth. It was Justin Brownlee to RJ Barrientos, back and forth, and then they finally, when they got all of those defensive guys converging, they dumped it off to Scotty, who made them pay.
What a play. Scotty, deja vu for Barangay Ginebra.
Wow.
And they win another Christmas game at the buzzer.
That's why when you are playing in a game, you never, say it's done until it's really done.
That's
just ask Ginebra right here.
Everybody outside putting up the three. And Scotty put that hand up. Coach Tim wins a Christmas classic.
Wow, here we are once again. Another Classico. This time the Yuletide duel. Ginebra besting Magnolia at the buzzer.
Using a Thompson screen over to Santi. Santillán lets it fly. 3-ball on the way.
There you go.
Back-to-back triples for the Alaska Painters.
His fourth in this game.
Yep.
Santillán has been keeping rain or shine in this game.
3-point game. Tio over to Garcia. RR. Here's Smith with a big size advantage on Caracot. Nothing Andre could do in that situation.
Yep, there was a cross matchup there, and Caracot ended up guarding Smith.
Andre kicks it back out. Here's Santillan. Free ball, not that
There was
time.
no follow through there on the shot.
5-point game. Phoenix looking to get back-to-back wins for the first time this conference. Can they do it? Tyler, pull-up jumper, in and out. Santi with a rebound. Here's Noko. Caracot. Andre. Santillan puts it on the floor. Santi over to Thompson. Wide open for the baseline jumper, in and out. Foul for the rebound. A whistle is blown.
A loose ball foul by Jason Perkins. Only a sideline out of bounds for rain or shine. They have 1 minute and 27 in this game to be able to get this win for rain or shine or for Phoenix.
So at 1:27 left to go here. 91-86 is the count. The possession still with the Elasto Painters. Clearly, I mean, this is at this point right now, Coach E. I mean, as we take a look at the points here, 22 points for Donovan Smith in this game. Balanced scoring here.
Hey, yeah, those are big numbers
for the Phoenix Fuel Masters. But if they still didn't win, if they didn't win that last game, you know, it would be a drastic situation for them now, for Phoenix.
Yes.
But because of that win, they get a little bit more confidence.
Yep.
And maybe, just maybe, it's going to be enough to carry them here into this game.
Oh yes, I think going to this game, they had that positive mindset.
Yeah.
That hey, you know, the law of average is going with us. You know, rain or shine already won 5 straight games. They're bound to lose. And for us, the last time we had this win, we were able to follow it up with another win.
And let's see what happens here in the final 127. If Coach Jamaic can guide his team to their first back-to-back wins of the conference to try at least keep their playoff hopes a little bit ajar.
Yep. One game can really turn things around for you. That one win. And you know, if they get this win against rain or shine, this is like catching a big fish.
Yeah. Rain or shine, only with 1 loss so far this conference.
Let's see this after timeout play of rain or shine.
Thompson, Noko. They get an open shot for Caracol.
Wow.
The 3 balls, money.
That's where Coach Yang is really very good at, those after timeout plays. And they were able to get that 3 to cut the lead to 2. Wow. Now it's a turn of Phoenix.
And they cut, what, maybe 3 seconds off the clock? Wow, what a big play there for the rain or shine Elasto Painters. Huge shot for Andre Caracot. 91-89 is the count. 1:23 left to go. Now, if you're Phoenix, Coach E, you're Coach Jamaic, who do you go to at this point?
Well, right now they've been going to Tyler, Tio, and Smith. So I expect them to get that ball to these 2 guys and see what kind of shots they can create.
The next 3 games for the Fuel Masters, it does not get any easier. They got Magnolia on January 16. After that, they have NLEX January 19, and then the Blackwater Bossing on January 21. So they need to, you know, get some wins here.
Yep, that's actually a good schedule for Phoenix, but rain or shine.
This is a real tough one. You have Converge, who actually lost today, and then you have Northport and Ginebra. These are all teams that should be making it into the next round.
Right.
Northport
is the hottest team right now.
That's right. Andre Caracot, 8 points, 4 boards, 4 dimes in this ball game.
They're bringing in 3 guards. Phoenix is bringing in 3 guards there. We have Hasul, R.R. Garcia, and Tyler Teo.
Together with Jason Perkins
Yep.
and Donovan Smith. They expected this full court press, and here it is. RJ to inbound, gets it over to RR. Not a bad person to get the ball to.
Rain or Shine delaying that offense of Rain or Shine.
Perkins against Santi. Perk, the franchise
What
player,
a block.
stuck there by
Wow.
Nokum.
Good defensive block there by Nokum on Jason Perkins. As Jason Perkins tried to buddy up and get that shot off.
Great timing by Adrian Nokum. Right there, stopping the hefty lefty. A crucial situation here.
So now they're reviewing that play on who would touch the ball last. As you can see here.
And his last touch on Perkins.
Rain or Shine has a chance to tie the score or get that 1-point lead, depending on what type of shot they can make.
Possible for a 2-point lead here, Coach.
Oh yeah, for the 4-point again. Yeah, I always forget about that.
Caraco using a Thompson screen. Over to Clarito. Clarito, 15-foot jumper on the way.
Wow.
Gets it to go!
A soft bounce, and now the score is tied with less than a minute remaining in this game. What an exciting ball game we're having.
Tied at 91. Here we go. Tyler Teo. Tyler.
Wow, what a
Over to
pass.
Tuffin. And the pass a little bit too much perhaps to Smith. It's a turnover. Clarito. Karakut.
No need to rush.
Andre. Still 12 seconds on the shot clock. Karakut. He likes the speed advantage. Instead, lets it fly. Long bomb is no good. Camacho with the board.
4-point shot there by Karakot.
Tuffin.
Phoenix has a chance here to win this game with this play.
Perkins against Santillan. Perkins to the basket. Stop.
Whoa! What a
Basket
big
by
shot.
Tuffin with
By
0.3 seconds left to go.
Wow. What a game.
Wow. Nobody boxed him out. The timing was perfect. Perkins, right there. Tuffin comes flying in out of nowhere.
Yeah, that play happened because Clarito helped out on the drive and nobody blocked out Tuffin. He timed himself really well for that putback. What a play there by Phoenix.
So they are going to bring the shot clock, or the game clock rather, to 0.7. Now with 0.7, that's enough to get a shot up.
Yep.
So
let's see if Rain or Shine will be able to map out a play that could give them a shot with less than a second remaining.
what a game. Actually, even both games have been spectacular today.
So this play should be a catch and shoot thing. Whoever gets it on the first pass, you should be able to get the shot off. No time to make an extra pass. So if I were Phoenix, I'd double team that first guy that gets the ball, because for sure he's not gonna pass it.
That's right. That's right. Can't even dribble anymore with
Yes.
0.7. Look at Ken Tuffin, 6 points, none bigger than that putback. And of course, 7 rebounds.
So I would put Smith on the inbounder and then double team the first pass.
Here we
Probably.
go.
Or now they're putting Balungay.
Let's see what happens. Can Phoenix score back-to-back wins? Clarito to inbound. Thompson lets it fly.
There you go.
And there it is.
What a big win here by Phoenix.
Wow. against one of the top teams this conference, the Rain or Shine Alaska Painters.
Subbed out.
They're going to lose a timeout here, right?
Substitution has to be made here by Coach Bonitan.
Evan Nele is coming in.
So this is going to be a small lineup.
Together with Fran Yu.
Look who's ready to check back in, Dr. J.
They have headset. They have an earpiece there. They always hear you. Coaches also hear you.
Scotty Thompson. Can he be an endgame hero for Barangay Ginebra? Tolentino, straightaway three. Oh, gets the bounce!
Nothing you can do about that. That's good defense. He just made the shot.
Harvard with another prime-time performance. Brownlee attacking inside, locating Rosario. He's clobbered. He'll take two.
This collaboration of Brownlee and Rosario, especially when Brownlee has the possession, Rosario is always moving close to the ball. And Marvin may have fouled out.
Oh, it's whistled against him. And they have no challenge. Arvin Tolentino will exit this matchup after a huge three-point conversion. He's done for good, but he will head to the bench with 29 points.
Yeah. Well, you know, the worst thing he did was, he knows he has 5 fouls, so you're going to get entangled there for a chance of a foul being called against you. Especially when you're the, you know, one of the MVPs of that team.
Yep.
So this is still manageable. Huh?
Oh!
And they will check that. If that ball was stopped by Karim,
no,
that would be 2 points if he tapped that.
He did not get to the ball, I believe. He just got to the rim.
Yeah.
So I believe that will just be a goaltending violation, goal interference, and not a 2-point make because he was not able to touch that basketball to make it a 2-point shot.
So still an 8-point lead. Something's wrong with the shot clock maybe, or the time. Take a look at that again.
There's an official suspension of play.
Yep, did not get to the basketball. If he had a fingertip on that ball, it will be 2 points in favor of Barangay Ginebra. As we have an official's timeout here, sorting out matters because the score should be 114-107.
2 minutes and 2.5 seconds.
2 minutes and 2.5 seconds.
There's plenty of time, huh? 2 minutes.
So again, I think it's the score that they'll have to check right now.
And also the time, no?
Yeah.
Because they've lost the official time on the scoreboard. There you go.
Yep. 7-point lead.
Yeah.
Because that free throw is counted.
No, it's not a 2-point count.
Again, the score, the correct score is 114 to 106. Oh, sorry, 107. After that free throw was converted. I think the table officials will do their best to correct the display score right now.
Big scoreboards, 114-106. Small scoreboards are 114-107.
No. It's also 6 here, Dr. J, because our scoreboard.
There is 7.
Oh, yeah. That's more a display.
There, I'm telling you.
I thought you were saying the display, because our display follows their scoring.
Yeah.
So it's the manual
smaller board, Dr. J. You're absolutely correct. I was not even paying attention to it. So I think they will just shut off the bigger boards.
Yeah.
And focus on the official score.
So it's 107.
Yes, it's 107. So we will also turn off our scores for the time being until we're able to correct it. We will remind you consistently of the time and the score as we proceed with this ball game. Final 2 minutes. Again, 114, 107 is the count in favor of Northport. Kadim Jack. Oh, ambush, steal attempt. And they take it away. Big stop for Barangay Ginebra. Rosario to Scotty Thompson, pulls it back out. Abarrientos on the drive. RJ to Scotty, the short stab.
Yes.
Bounces home. 114, 109. Only a 5-point lead.
Plenty of time. 132 left. Monson knows he had to cross. Now he's going to use a lot of the clock.
Both teams in penalty. Munzon still has it. No more Arvin Tolentino, who fouled out. Munzon with the pass inside.
Gotta take the shot.
Navarro hands it off. Munzon at the buzzer. Oh! Humongous shot from Joshua Munzon.
That's a killer. A killer of a shot.
Also 29 points in the game for Munzon. From the corner, Hall did not want to take the shot. Kicks it out. Brownlee open for three. They're still in business.
Nice time for Brownlee, but they're still down by 5.
Kadim Jack
sends
it forward to Nelly. And they're able to cross in time. Kadim attacks early. He's blocked. Recovers. Jack on the other side. Nothing there. In the rushed offense. Leads to a stop. Rosario leaking out.
You know what? Something about Northport. They didn't even need to shoot on that play of Karim, but they gave up the ball instead of holding on to it. Because time was on their side.
Sometimes when you're stuck in a tight game, your poise is going to be tested. Joshua Munzon showed us his, but Brownlee has always been a big-time end-game player. The quick shot attempts from Northport leading to a league-out play for Troy Rosario, was all of a sudden turned things around after a struggle in the first half. He has 13 points in total right now to make sure that Barangay Ginebra will still be in this. Take a look at the team standings and understand why this is an important game. For Barangay Ginebra, if they tie things up at 6-2, it will be 3 teams at that level for the top spot, with Rainer Shine taking the number 1 spot, built on their 5-game winning streak. For Northport, as much as possible, you want to stay alone at the top and get this win, especially against Barangay Ginebra, another team that has top 2 dreams,
aspiration
here in the elimination round.
Bigger, experienced player.
Inbounding on the backcourt will mean that there will just be 2 plays remaining.
If they were able to fit, more or less complete the 24-second shot clock.
Munzon asking for some help, asking for a body to join them at the back.
There are 3 guys defending against 2 here. Now he's trapped.
Munzon sends it forward. Onwuberi catches.
You fouled him. You would have challenged him, fouled him, but now you don't want to foul anymore.
Because it's only a 1-possession advantage for Northport. Yu picks up his dribble. Kadim Jack has it. They're looking for a dagger. Kadim, runs into trouble. That's a jump between Kadim Jack and Scotty Thompson. Important to note that if Northport wins the jump, they only have
3.5 seconds. There are only 16 left in the ball game, 16.5.
So if you're Kadim Jack, you're also thinking of who to send this ball to. Because you'll have to make a decision quickly. Oh, the pass was off. Rosario has it. A chance for Barangay Ginebra to tie the game. Brownlee, fishing expedition, and he draws 3 free throws off the foul. It will be checked if that was a three-point shooting foul, but the referees have already signified that it will be.
Yeah, and they checked with the supervisor.
Oh, yep, it was a setback. It was still clear of the contact. 3 free throws to tie it for Brownlee. The first one gets a friendly bounce.
He's been having some problems, so that one went in. He needs 2 more to tie the ball game. But Northport does have a timeout, no, Carlo, and they can call a timeout if it should be tied at 117 all.
Second free throw. Oh, it's out for JB.
Now that's a problem that you have to think about, right? Whether you go for it now. And look at the Northport bottom tier fans.
Quick substitution
And
here as
Japet's
Japet
coming.
will be in for rebounding purposes if needed. They still have a timeout, so I think they could try and extend this game a little bit.
Yeah.
Justin Brownlee making this free throw.
You make the free throw, and ask the other team to call a timeout, trap, and then foul.
JB, the free throw is good.
There's a timeout. Now this will...
Right now,
See, that's
for
one.
Northport. Oh, they get it to Munzon.
And
that's a quick foul.
They're going to foul him. Now, he's had a spectacular game, but they're going to have to ask him to make 2 free throws at this stage again. No?
And then Barangay Ginebra has 3 timeouts remaining.
If he makes 2, it's a 3-point lead. Northport should foul.
Yep.
In other words.
Yep. First free throw is good. It's sweet for Munzon.
Yeah. I am surprised they have no rebounders there, because it's a good time to send Jack right there to rebound. If he doesn't make the...
But maybe it's a choice, Dr. J, to just play defense because it's play on if it's a miss from Joshua.
If it goes in anyway, they will call a timeout.
Yeah.
There's the ball is going to stop. I don't know that strategy. The ball is going to... If that goes in, there's going to be a timeout.
Yeah. It is a miss, and that is where they have to play defense now. Justin Brownlee goes on the drive, lost his footing. He slips and he turns the ball over.
Wow. He was going so fast, and a bad wet spot there caused him to fall. And Evan Nelly is coming in.
Now a point guard inbounder. All they have to do now is not turn this ball over, not throw it away. Evanelli, the inbounder. Munzon, the receivers. They find Jack, and he's fouled by Troy Rosario. But at this point, Dr. J, you're just missing the second free throw if you're Kadim Jack.
Because they cannot call a timeout. And Torres fouled out.
Just
good
slip.
second. Oh boy, that was a bad slip. Good thing he didn't get hurt, huh?
See the frustration coming from Justin Brownlee, because that was a perfect opportunity to tie this ball game at 118, send it into overtime.
Now he's not been doing well from the free throw line tonight.
First free throw for Kadim.
That one was good.
Oh, in the NBA, we saw Trae Young win it from the half court for Atlanta earlier today. Barangay Ginebra hoping for a similar miracle. He just missed it, and Japet did not catch it clean. And that is a huge confidence-boosting win for Northport, proving, Dr. J, that they are for real. First win against Barangay Ginebra since December 14, 2019.
And they're
breaking a
7-1,
14-game Ginebra winning streak against them.
Wow.
23 points for Tolentino, so he's at his averages.
Exactly his average of 23.
104-95. Baroka can't pass the ball to anybody. Finally finds Zave. Zave makes big shots in fourth quarters. Paul Lee for 4. Yes!
104-98. 6-point lead.
104
104
99.
to 99.
Because of that 4 by Paul Lee. Zone, cross court. Navarro drives out to Joshua. Franyu gets the fake. Franyu can't find the answer. Navarro.
That's big.
Plus the foul.
That's big. That's a very big effort coming from William Navarro.
Wow.
Big offensive rebound. Just a little push needed. But first, this very long 4-point shot from Paul Lee. 5-point lead. Now this was the floater. Good no call. Big offensive rebound. And an and one for William Navarro.
Wow, might be one of the biggest plays of the game. That
Definitely.
three-point play, by William Navarro. 107 to 99. Baroka drives, drops it off. Ratliff gets dislodged. Save for 3. Oh! We were talking about it. Zave likes big moments. Wow, 107 to 102. Still anybody's game here. Arvin Tolentino, hounded by De La Rosa. Arvin to Kadim Jack. Munzon for 3. Can't answer. Magnolia still alive. Baroka. Paul Lee. Lethal weapon. 4.
Oh, wow! Pick and pop situation. Great pass. Good recognition. No hesitation whatsoever for Paul Lee.
Just like that, Magnolia within 1. The lethal weapon strikes tonight. What a shot. Back-to-back score for Paul Lee.
It's never over until it's over. Big shots right here from the lethal weapon. One of Coach Chito Victolero. Now this is the ball pressure that we were expecting.
And Nino Aquino Stadium has come alive here as Munzon having trouble against Mark Baroka. Kadim Jack didn't see Baroka. Drives inside. Easy layup by Kadim Jack. You have to remember against San Miguel, he's the guy who made all those big shots late in the ball game.
So they made sure that he's going to be there for the press break. They were expecting that kind of pressure from Magnolia.
Baroka. Look at this defense. Paul Lee almost gets fouled. Franny has to be careful.
Yeah,
he
that's
kept
a rich
reaching in.
That's a rich in.
Coach Bonnie looking at Franyu, saying that why do you have to reach in when Paul Lee is a dead shot from the free throw line? Take a look at the hands of Franyu.
There it is. That's definitely a foul coming from Franyu.
And Paul Lee will always recognize when you're going to reach in, he's going to make you pay.
You know, that's a mistake coming from somebody who's young in the league. Now you're talking about veteran smarts. Paul Lee making sure that he's very much felt in this ball game. 2 out of 2 for Paul Lee. He's got 22 big points. 1 point lead. Northport, Batanguer.
For Northport, no need to panic. You've been in situations like this before. Arvin Tolentino against Rome De La Rosa. Now attacks, takes the contact. Basket is good!
Made a shot look very easy. Oh, wow. As if there was no defense.
Wow.
Down by Rome De La Rosa, but still 2 points for Arvin Tolentino. Look at this. One more time.
Good goal call by the referee.
That's right, that's right.
Arvin Tolentino sinks it anyway. Northport still alive, down by just 3.
Big man floater right there done by Arvin.
Yeah, they'll give Magnolia Chiquitiplado's hot shots, but they have to be careful because Northport is a good defensive team here.
Yeah, it depends on what they're going to be finishing in their shot clock. This is still a good 3-possession ball game.
Coach Bonnie signaling to the technical table that if they score, it's going to be a timeout for the Batanguer. Time being used here by Magnolia. 9 seconds, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Where will they go? Baroka thought about the three. Paul Lee. Oh, that's not going to count for Lee. That's a shot clock violation.
Oh, wow, not even a shot. Mark Baroka hesitating on that dribble pull-up. They wanted a three-point shot. Just like what I said, there's no need for you to take a three-point shot when it's not given to you, and that was just great defense on the part of Northport.
And Northport will use their timeout here. And if you're Northport, coach, or if you're Magnolia at this point, will you have to foul here of the quarterfinals?
Great comeback here in this conference. But this is not yet over. First things first, Northport will have to take care of that ball. Oh no, oh no.
That's a turnover by Kadeem
What
Jack.
is this? What is this? He has not established. He has not yet established when he got that ball. He has not yet. That is the right call.
And again, if you're Kadeem Jack, you didn't even need to cross half court. Nobody was right in front of Kadeem
right,
Jack.
right. This was the. There it is. There's the left.
Oh, that's a backcourt violation any day.
It's left leg. It's
Wow,
left foot.
what a turn of events here. And Magnolia might make them pay. Baroka against Munzon. Ratliff. Baroka's going to shoot this inside. Oh, there's going to be a foul of Flores.
That's going to be a push. Use his left hand to ward off Rome De La Rosa.
But even if Rome makes two of these, it might be a free throw contest.
Northport players will have to really focus hard here in this final 20 seconds because they are on top.
So De La Rosa will shoot two pressure-packed free throws for Rome De La Rosa.
What a ball game coming from Kate Flores. He fouls out here in this game.
These are the first free throws of Rome De La Rosa. Pressure-packed right now. De La Rosa, first one. Oh, in and out!
That's big. That's a big miss by Rome De La Rosa. He's got to make this second one.
And Coach Bonnie and the coaching staff of Northport saying box out to rebound this one. De La Rosa missing that big first one. Rome, second, makes it. And Northport has to inbound and take care of the basketball right now.
That's going to be a push.
Going to be fouled by Baroka.
That's
the first. That's a foul to give.
That's right. And it's just going to be the fourth team foul.
Fifth foul on Mark Baroka. 2-point lead still for the Batang Pier.
Wow, what a ball game.
Wow. Roller coaster, coach. Navarro. Let's see where this will go. Coach Bonnie uses his final timeout. Wow. So no more timeouts here for Northport after this one. This changes things, coach, as Northport opts to put it in the front court, so their shot clock is just at 14
seconds.
So let's see if Magnolia will even foul on this one.
They're still about 5.7. No need for them to actually foul.
So that changes the game plan here.
Right.
Because they still have a 30-second timeout.
Here we go.
So let's see what the choice is here. Jack gets it. Out to Munzon. They're using time. That's going to be a foul by Lee. So they choose to foul Fran Yu. And now the rookie will get to the free throw line for two pressure-packed free throws.
Here's going to be the test. It's going to be a big test for Fran Yu.
Remember, he missed free throws earlier. Oh no, this is his first. This is his first trip. First one, calmly went in for Fran Yu.
Whether he makes the shot or not, it's still going to be a one-possession ball game. We've got a 4-point shot. Right now, it is a 3-point lead.
And he's been in pressure situations before in college.
Oh, definitely. Playing for Letran.
So let's see. Magnolia will probably call a timeout here. if Franyu makes this one. Franyu misses. Chance here. Baroka. You got to watch out for Paul Lee. 4. Lee. Oh, there's going to be a whistle. Oh my goodness. Paul Lee in and out on the game winner 4. But Ratliff has to shoot 2. Arvid Tolentino's out of the ball game.
But look at this. Hesitating on that first one. Step back jumper. It looked good. Good rebound. 4 seconds remaining. That's why they were hurrying it up. Talking about Ricardo Ratliff. He's got to make the first. Try to miss the second.
Oh my goodness.
It's going to be hard if he makes both. It's going to be harder if he misses both.
And Bulanadi will come in for Arvid Tolentino. And again, he will probably need to miss the second one for a chance here. But they still have a 30-second timeout, but it's 2.7 seconds. Not a lot of time for Magnolia. 3.7. So more time here. A second more for Magnolia. But Ratliff...
Well, he's got to make the first.
That's the most important part. But he's been making his free throws today. Ratliff 10 out of 13 from the free throw line. First one goes in for Ratliff. Rebounders coming in here for Magnolia. Calvin Abueva coming in for Paul Lee. Magnolia still not out of this. Oh, that's going to be a violation.
Definitely didn't take the shot. He faked the free throw. Did he fake the free throw? That's not allowed. That's going to be a violation.
And they got to inbound this first if you're Northport. Jack has to be careful. Bulanadi gets it, and he quickly gets fouled. So Bulanadi still has to make this because Magnolia still has 1:30-second timeout remaining.
2.8 seconds remaining. Ricardo Ratliff asking his teammates what happened there.
Wow.
Here, he already put it down, and then he faked.
Wow, that's surreal by Ricardo Ratliff. Bulanadi has been the star of the fourth quarter. Makes the first. Don't forget, there's the 4-point shot. So Bulanadi isn't safe with this one. He has to make this. And then Magnolia will probably call a timeout here.
And look who's here in this ball game. Yerrick and Missy. 4-point opportunity. Paul Lee also there. Depends if Alin Bulanadi makes this one or second. They've got to take the shot.
Oh, that's too strong. Wow, what a finish! What a finish here at the Nino Aquino Stadium.
Northport, Batangpiel will advance to the semifinals with this very tough win.
And it has been effort on both ends. For Northport, Barangay Ginebra though, trying to get something quick. That will be an end one. For Stephen Holt, some signs of life here for the white shirts.
They're still trying to get back in this game. There's a fight back here happening for Barangay Ginebra. Look at the effort here on the part of that defense by Stephen Holt. Took matters into his own hands, and now he's going to the line.
Bonus free throw coming up for Stephen Holt. Did not score a single bucket in the first half now. Trying to spearhead the last-ditch effort for Barangay Ginebra. Barangay Ginebra faithful starting to make noise as well. They want their squad to qualify here and now for the finals. The tap from behind. Abarientos is ahead. RJ is gone.
Oh, those turnovers. See, this is what's happening, Carlo.
Again, no Brownlee, no Japet on the floor for Coach Tim. Oh, another turnover. Stephen Holt goes to Malonzo. Malonzo! Fouled for 2 free throws.
Look at the challenge of those shot blockers there, Navarro and Tolentino. denying Alonso of an easy tap.
But how about Abarrientos with the tap, with the save?
Amazing the way he really got into that defense, made the stop.
Now pressure pack free throws to trim it down to a one possession disadvantage. A miss on the first coming from Jamie. He's a 64% free throw shooter in this series.
He definitely needs to be better than that, most especially in a crucial game like this for the closeout.
1 for 2, a split, but still it's down to a one possession lead for Northport. Kadeem Jack will be pressured here. Relocates Munzon, and now they will waste some time. Big advantage for Kadeem Jack. Oh, might have traveled. Yes, he will.
Yes. That's great collapse defense there on the part of Barangay Ginebra. Remember, they don't have Justin Brownlee inside. Even Japit Aguilar, the big man here, is only Troy Rosario. Of course, compared to a Japit and a Justin Brownlee, Rosario is much smaller than those two guys.
4 straight turnovers for Northport, opening up the door for this Barangay Ginebra comeback. Abarrientos to Thompson. Back to RJ against Munzon. Abarrientos with a step through, lost the ball. Crucial turnover against the youngster as Northport can waste away the time. It feels like they only need one basket to ensure this victory. Arvin has it now. There's a switch. Tolentino being defended by Rosario. Arvin on the spin. Spacing was poor. That ball will be turned over once again by Northport.
It's great defensive effort there. That's a problem, Carlo. When you go on a one-on-one and the defense is set already, it's very hard to get that ball to an open guy because the defense is just collapsing right there.
Look at this. Justin Brownlee about to check back into this contest. Coming from Coach Tim, replacing Troy Rosario. Expect the top ball screen action here. That's the play call coming from Coach Tim. Might be Abarrientos and Brownlee on the high ball screen.
When it's winning time, you got to put Justin Brownlee there. But again, you know, when the chips are down and when they make mistakes, Ginebra always makes a nice defensive stop here.
55.3 seconds. That's the official time remaining. And here we go. 104-100. Ball screen action indeed. Brownlee, the pass is tapped out by Arvin Tolentino.
He's so great in anticipating those passes, and those long arms are able to deflect.
13 seconds on the shot clock for Barangay Ginebra. Thompson gives it up to Abarrientos. RJ turns the corner. Stephen Holt for three. It's gone!
Wow! What a play again by RJ Abarrientos. That's a kind of game or plays that Ginebra has really been doing. That's why they were able to get back in this game.
At the 3-minute mark of this game, it was a 9-point lead for Northport. Batang-Pierre, now it's down to a 1-point advantage as RJ Abarrientos has woken up Barangay Ginebra, bridging them closer, bringing them back into this game. 104-103 timeout for Northport. 15, 5 and 6 with 3 steals. But all of those 15 points have been in the second half. He was blanked in our first 2 quarters. And now this is a must-score situation for Northport Batang-Pierre. Barangay Ginebra, they have 1 foul to give. Inbounding from the backcourt, taking the full 24 is Northport. They go back to Kadeem Jack, asking for a clear out. He wants to make a decision here. Kadeem Jack, the fall away jumper is good.
clutch right there. He's been doing it the entire game. He would make some mistakes, but he will never give up or pass up an opportunity like that, most especially that the play was an isolation from that right elbow, which they have been doing the entire game.
A series high of 39 points for Kadim Jack, giving them a more comfortable 3-point lead, but it is still a one-possession advantage only for them. A lot of all options to take the 3-point shot for Coach Tim. Brownlee receives. JB goes on the quick attack. Oh, he misses the layup. The back tap go. Hold for the tie. No. Rebound for William Navarro, and he is fouled by Scotty.
Big rebound. He never had their chances there. Justin just missed that layup. And they had those open looks, and they just couldn't make it at this stage of the game.
That's not yet free throws for Northport. That was the foul to give.
That could have been an equalizer if Holt was able to hit that 3-point shot.
So expect Barangay Ginebra to play with a lot of pressure in the backcourt. Tries to force a stop, and that's a foul given up by Holt. But Arvin Tolentino has had his misses from the free throw line in this game. He is 2 of 4 from the stripe. He needs 2 to make this a 2-possession advantage.
Yes. Remember, we have the 4-point shot now. So 2 free throws would just at least ice it.
The first one for Arvin is good. 19 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists, 4 steals, a block. I mean, what else do you need coming from Arvin in this game?
He has done it all. He has contributed, and that's the kind of numbers that he has been doing this entire conference.
To secure a 2-possession advantage, it is theirs.
Each team here in the PBA would really have to learn how to match up with, because you have a lot of big players.
A
right
4-point shot won't go for Abarrientos. And Arvin Tolentino will grab the final rebound of this game. He will finish a rebound shy of a triple-double, but Northport picking up a win, staying alive here in this series.
82-80 as we're in the final 2 minutes of Game 3. Pogoy to RHJ against Malonzo. Hollis Jefferson makes his move, and he gets the bounce to tie the contest.
And that's a tough shot. That was good defense on that play. And Jefferson was still able to make the basket.
(82-82) shot clock is at 12 for Ginebra. Both teams not yet in penalties. Scotty against Pogoy. Thompson posting up. Good poke from Pogoy. Step away jumper won't go. The rebound is claimed by Rosario. Fresh shot clock for Barangay Ginebra. Thompson on Cobuntin after the switch. Scotty starting to make a move. Thompson on the drive. Chapet has it against RHJ. Aguilar to hold. Baseline drive reverse. Bothered by Hollis Jefferson, and they get a big time stop. Nambatak inside. Oftana with a fake. Oftana overcooked the gimme. Cobuntin gives it up, and now they reset. Pogoy steps into a 3. No! Oftana with the rebound. Nambatak one-hander. No! Another opportunity for TNT. Nambatak from the corner. It's good!
What was that? 3-4 offensive rebounds on one play.
The TNT Tropang Giga had so many opportunities. They keep fighting for that loose ball, keep on trusting each other. And at the last moment, it led to an opening. Ray Nambatak with what is possibly
A career-defining moment. A three-point shot to push him ahead, 85-82 in this game. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Scotty delivers to Japet on the first touch. Aguilar looking at Abarrientos. There's a switch. Abarrientos on Kelly Williams. RJ. Tough pass. It's stolen by RHJ. Hollis Jefferson sends it forward. Glenn Cobuntin. It's gone. No timeouts coming from Coach Tim. They'll play through this. Scotty looking for options. Rosario wants four. Can't get it. Rebound Scotty. Three from the corner. It's gone.
2.6 seconds left.
Barangay Ginebra refusing to go down without a fight.
It's almost an impossible situation here for Ginebra. The fact that they do have to foul a couple of times to get the ball back.
But all they can do now is work and hope. Kelly Williams, the inbounder, being bothered by Japet. A 5-second call will be golden for them. They locate RHJ, quickly fouled.
1.6. Let's see if they go to the scorers table to add some time on that clock.
Again, with no player timeouts, it has gotten so difficult to bounce back from these endgame situations.
Well, Coach Tim is asking for that. He's asking for them to go over and take a look at the clock.
Because every millisecond
second
matters.
Yeah, every second counts right now.
Just final instructions coming from Coach Tim Cone, whispered to Jamie Malonzo.
What you mentioned earlier is probably going to happen, though. If they get this foul and TNT goes to the foul line, I'm sure they're not going to make both. They're going to force Ginebra to make a long shot to tie the game or to win the game.
Again, the perfect situation for Barangay Ginebra is to get a 5-second violation. The clock not moving. They get a turnover. They get to call a timeout. So it will be...
Yeah, that might be the only hope right now.
So it will be Japet manning Kelly Williams, bothering. Nambatak throws it up. Doesn't matter where it falls. The TNT Tropangiga take a 2-1 series advantage against Barangay Ginebra.
Sidestepping move, and Brownlee finds space and hits once again.
Space and time, that's all he needs. Twilight Zone. 1.8 TNT.
Final 2 minutes of this one. Nambatak sets up Aram. Stepping on the sideline there. And he's cramping.
Here comes Aurin. Open for a second. Pass came a tad late. And then the closeout to complete the defensive sequence for Ginebra. Chance to retake the lead with just 99 seconds remaining so far here in regulation time.
Are you smelling overtime?
I just said in regulation time.
I was just checking. 70 for TNT, 69 for Barangay Ginebra. As we take a look at this tremendous move.
The ghost screen by Barrientos opened up left driving lane. But that shot was magical. When I say magic, that's Justin Brownlee.
Barrientos at the controls here. Two-man game. Finds JB. JB looks at the clock, gets a switch. Barrientos for 4. A little bit too strong. You got to take the good with the bad sometimes with Barrientos. Aurin likes this mismatch inside. That's not going to drop. But a foul's going to be called on Rosario.
14 foul for Ginebra. 61 seconds remaining. Classic end game here between Ginebra and TNT.
You can see just how displeased Tim Cohn there was with that 4-point opportunity. Under a minute to be played in this one. That's great defense. Brownlee in the open court. Was looking for a 3-point play. Now an opportunity to at least give Barangay Ginebra the lead.
And again, Jefferson fell to the floor. And Brownlee, understanding that that was the best chance for them to score.
And a lot of times when you take those 4 shots, talking about RHJ, he does fall to the ground.
Yes.
And so the other team can get off and running on the other end.
Excellent defensive sequence for Ginebra, defending without fouling. And then opportunistic in the next sequence. That's how tough it has been to score.
To tie things up at 70.
34 for Brownlee.
Equaling the 34 of RHJ in game number 1.
Right, 20 plus for Jefferson.
And it's a 1-point lead for the Barangay. Coach Chot Reyes, his turn to talk to his boys.
Brownlee with 4 consecutive points. Down 3, up 1. It's all about making the plays, but more than that, making the shots or the free throws when it matters the most.
So now for Coach Chot Reyes, what would be his best option?
Get the ball in the hands of Jefferson. Ginebra in penalty, yes. The Batak, their best 2-man game player, is off the court right now because of cramps.
But with the ball in RHJ's hands, and he's got shooters on the wings, that can really open things up.
Another decision here, of course, for Chot is would he inbound the basketball in the backcourt or across.
A lot of options, a lot of time still remaining in this one. 46.9.
For us, it's a lot of time. For those playing and those coaching, time is never enough. Never. That's to take a 2-0 lead. Opportunity for Ginebra to be back in the series at 1 game apiece.
Another stellar matchup here between these 2 reinforcements.
2 of the best ever, no doubt. And Justin Brownlee is trying to go 1-up on Sean Chambers. Both reinforcements with 6 championships each. But for Jefferson, a chance to assert mastery on this trilogy against the Gin Kings. Nothing less.
Barangay Ginebra is still with 2 timeouts. 1 timeout remaining here for DNT. Look at those numbers. Exceptional for both these players. But still, all they want is a W.
You think?
Pogoy with the inbound here. Oftana up against Rosario. They find RHJ as a triple team. There's just no space, and it's a 24-second shot clock violation.
That's what Coach Tres was trying to motion. Give up that pass. Let's take a look at that pass sequence on the catch. So they inbounded across half court in his sweet spot, but the triple team came. 3 teammates open, could not make the pass. defensive stop completed by the Gin Kings.
Abarientos back on the floor.
And Nambatak as well.
They want him as the court general. Two-man game here. They get it to JB.
Yes, now he passes to Brownlee.
JB with a fall away. No. It falls to Thompson.
Oh!
And the pass goes to Octana. They're going to review this one.
A timeout remains for TNT.
What a turnover there.
Yes, Scotty could not believe it. All he needed to do was hold on to the basketball after this big offensive rebound. But Octana came out of nowhere.
Because they were going to have to foul.
Yes. It was not a matter of if, but a matter of when. TNT, if this possession stays, will still have a chance to win this classic match.
And a timeout will be called here by TNT. More than enough time to get the winning basket, at least the marginal one.
And that's the only thing that counts. One final stop for Barangay Ginebra. A chance to win and go up 2-0 for Tropang Giga.
Okay, Coach. That previous play, Coach Shot did go to RHJ, made him decide. He held on to the basketball, didn't trust his teammates that time. What do you do here?
Get the ball in the hands of Jefferson.
And then let him decide once again.
Make the right basketball play. But we cannot second guess. That's a 10-time champion coach drawing up one final play for a chance to win. Let's leave it at that.
Here was that shot.
Able to get to his spot. 1, 2, 3. That's his spot. And
Just
then the second chance.
Strong.
RJ was asking for it. That's a rare mistake for Scotty all game long.
And it makes you wonder, a lot of times, you know that they're going to foul. You don't want to make an extra pass
He'll dribble
until
out.
the defenders come to you.
Or hold on to the basketball. But perhaps he felt he was too close to the end line or sideline.
I'm sure the reporters are going to be asking him about that.
Correct.
Win or lose.
Let's see if his teammates will be able to bail him out with one final defensive stop.
7.3 remaining in this one. One final play here.
Ginebra in penalty. There's Octana inside. There's R.R. Pugoy also inside. Aurin about to check in. Morera.
So they're looking for shooters. They want to be able to make sure there's a lot of space inside for RHJ to operate. And when they seize the double, they're hoping he makes the pass.
Alonso coming in meanwhile for Abarientos to match up. Take a look at that alignment here. Holt will be tasked to try and stop Jefferson for one final time.
Will we see a delay of game?
The narrative will be written by TNT in this offensive sequence.
They get it to RHJ. Hold on him. RHJ wants to go for the winning shot here. And again, he held on to that ball just a little bit too long.
Ginebra needed one final stop. And the Gin Kings bailing out Scotty Thompson. A chance to win for TNT twice around. Ginebra started out the game with a defensive stop, finished the fourth with a major defensive play.
And the happiest of all the Barangay Ginebra players, Scotty
Thompson. This one. What about Holt? Holding court. No driving lane given. No jump shot allowed until the help defense came.
Nambatak wants to break down the defense of Japet. Uses his quickness. Nambatak with a fake. Nambatak misses. Eram. One more try. He converts.
Look at the big difference, Carlo, on the way this guy has really been playing this entire game. There is no emotion.
Brownlee must respond. Rosario from the corner. Won't get it. Japet to JB. Brownlee finishes off the back. But they're still down by 8 points here as we are marching towards the midway mark of Game 6 here in the 4th quarter. Nambata. Pogoy with the screen. They switch. Ray to the pass to Eram. Oh, loses control of that basketball. Slips off of him. And they will turn it over.
Carlo, I see a lot of Rainer Shine Nambata performance on offense and how confident he is to run this TNT offense. That's the kind of game that he was really known for even in his previous team.
Finishing crews from both camps already in the game. Brownlee has to give up the basketball. Holt has it now. 10 on the shot clock. Stephen to Brownlee against Pogoy. 6 remaining on the clock for Ginebra. Uses the screen. There's a switch. Brownlee inside to Japet. Japet must shoot. Misses. Rebound goes to Troy. First 14 on the clock for the red shirts. Japet drives the pass to Scotty. Thompson kicks it out. Troy for 3. No. Rebound is won by TNT. Now to throw Pangiga, slowing things down just a little bit, trying to use up some clock. RHA on the ball screen action. The pass, tap, stolen. Too fancy at that stage. Scotty, layup, good again!
Ginebra's not quitting. This is the kind of never say die attitude that you want to see from the Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings.
You cannot start turning the ball over if you're the Tropangiga because Barangay Ginebra is a type of team who can come back quickly into this type of matchup. 76-70 is still a 6-point lead. Oftana to RHJ inside. Blocked from behind by Japet. RHJ fights for it. Ronde will not be denied.
Oh, that's pure heart. All grit and determination there by Ronde Hollis Jefferson.
Back to an 8-point lead for the Tropangiga. Stephen Holt against Nambata. Now Brownlee launches from there.
Whatever it is, Carlo, advantage stomp, whatever you say, he can still really play and hit his outside shots.
A game for the ages. Nambata drives, leaves it for Eram. Kicks it out to Oftana. Oftana, counter, 3 is blocked. Nambata down low. They have 6 to work with still. Nambata was not able to establish position inside as he picked up that loose ball.
This is where the defense of Barangay Ginebra is really kicking in.
Barangay Ginebra faithful trying to wheel their team to a championship here and now. 3 minutes, 37 remaining. It's a 5-point TNT lead, 78-73. Brownlee against Nambata. Now against Eram. Brownlee drives.
Oh, what a block!
But there was an offensive foul. An offensive foul was called. But it will be immediately challenged by Coach Tim Cone.
Oftana got really hit. Got hit pretty bad there. But you'd admire the way Eram also challenged Justin Brownlee up in the air.
And the call on the floor is an offensive foul on Justin Brownlee. Referee saying there might have been an extension of the elbow that gave him an unfair advantage on that drive. Now we're ready to hear the decision after the review.
The challenge made by Barangay Ginebra was not successful.
It's not successful, but Coach Timcon still disagrees, saying that it was the natural motion of Justin Brownlee going up for the layup.
True.
It just so happened that his elbow clipped the jaw of Calvin Oftana. The call stands, and that will be another stop for TNT. They lead by 5. Ray Nambatak, can he complete his heroics with a big ending here in Game 6? Nambatak, elbow jumper, won't work. Brownlee with the board. Holt to Brownlee, back to Holt, open for 4, no, rebound. That is tapped out. It will stay with Barangay Ginebra.
This is how important rebounding is, Carlo. In a situation like this, you don't want to give any team that second chance opportunities or at least an extra possession to make an attempt.
There was a delay on the inbound as Coach Chotreyes was motioning for a challenge. It will be given to them. And you get to understand the frustration of Coach Tim, because the last game, Eric, he issued a challenge, but the buzzer for a timeout was already sounded, so they could not give him his challenge. But now, before the ball was put in play, they saw that Coach Chot motion for his own head coach challenge, and now we will review.
Ricardo, these are tough, these are breaks of the game that definitely can happen.
But it is not successful. Eram had it. Yep, it was last touch by Eram on the way out. So it will stay with Ginebra, 14 on their shot clock. Down by 5 though. Baseline out of bounds play. Scotty struggling. Finally locates Stephen Holt. TNT has yet to commit a single foul here in this 4th quarter. Holt drives, squeezes his way in, misses. Tip and is good for Troy.
Wow! You've got Troy Rosario and Japet Aguilar going for that offensive rebound and put back.
3-point game. RHJ versus Brownlee. Ronde kicks it out. Nambatak drives. Nambatak scores!
You can see who are the players who are up for a big game just like this.
A 5-point lead for TNT, 80-75, as we're fast approaching the 2-minute warning. Holt. They're looking for Brownlee. JB against the Batak. 3 on the shot clock. Brownlee, elbow jumpers, pure.
So he's got that height advantage over Reynam Batak. That's why all he had to do was just go for a face-up jumper.
TNT, Tropang Giga, using some clock. These players dead tired right now. Who can deliver? Here in the end game, RHJ fakes, creates space. RHJ forced it, misses. Scotty with another epic rebound. Thompson uses the ball screen. Ginebra goes to Brownlee versus Pagoy. RR defending well. Brownlee with it. He makes a move. He's free. And he converts again.
You got to give that basketball to the guys who are willing to take that shot.
Coach Chotreyes refusing to call a timeout. He will fight fire with fire. 1-point game. 53 seconds remaining. Nambatak ejects. Oftana with it. RHJ will drive. Hollis Jefferson is fouled. He is fouled. 2 free throws coming up.
That was a great effort on the part of Japet Aguilar. He's definitely not, you know, going to be giving up any extra baskets there. That's why he went for that block.
First free throw for Ronde is good. But whatever happens, it will just be a one-possession advantage for TNT. Still a lot of time remaining on the clock. 45.1 seconds. Ronde keeps it clean, and now Coach Tim will call one of his remaining timeouts. Against the Tropang Giga. That was a foul to give.
Carlo, look at the way Coach Sot is making a substitution here. He needs rebounds. The past couple of possessions for Barangay Ginebra, you know, they've been dominating TNT off the boards. And that's been the story of all those won games by Barangay Ginebra. Most of the time, when Ginebra gets a lot of those rebounds and extra opportunities, that's what gives them a better chance of winning games.
Offense, defense substitution for Coach Shot. Cobuntin in for the hobbled Calvin Octana. Brownlee gets the separation. The swipe from behind from RHJ. JP Aram scrambles for it, and this will be a jump.
Look at the sacrifice of JP Aram. I'm really impressed by his, you know, a big turnaround from what he has been, or how he's been performing in the previous games, because here he is really focused and at least playing a lot better compared to the previous games.
Another full timeout requested this time around. Here we go with a jump. The tap. It is.
Oh, look at the hustle there. Oh, talk at next basketball.
And a quick foul coming from Scotty Thompson, and that is the type of effort that Ronde Hollis Jefferson has delivered each and every game that he suited up for the TNT Tropang Giga.
Those are the type of plays that big players who are always remembered, who become superstars.
Risking life and limb was Ronde Hollis Jefferson, and it's just fitting that we have JP Aram on the free throw line. The first one is strong coming from JP. We saw the implosion between him and Coach Chotres, but at this moment, JP Aram is focused on the task at hand. The second free throw is gone to extend this lead to 4. And what a test of character this has been for him. 21.3 seconds remaining. Must-score situation. RJ Barrientos on the floor. And they will give up a foul. And this was what we were talking about earlier. Cramps being suffered by Reynam Batak, as he has played himself to pure exhaustion in this game.
Okay, he's really played a great game here for TNT. Backs against the wall, just wanting to play and live to fight another day.
It was obvious what they wanted. They did not want Barangay Ginebra a shot at tying this contest with a 4. They will play the free throw game if they have to, even if it's a great free throw shooter in Justin Brownlee on the line right now.
Well, we've been seeing Coach Chotres prior to this timeout that he's been telling his players to use their fouls. This would rather be a free throw shooting contest because you're up by 4.
Because you remember, they were the first ever team to lose at the buzzer to a 4-point shot, and they do not want that to happen again. Second free throw for Justin Brownlee to cut this deficit. It's a miss.
Free throw.
Rebound to Aram. His jersey was grabbed, and he will take 2 more. Now, if you make 2 free throws, you extend your advantage to 2 possessions.
But that's what I call brilliance between these two tacticians. We see a lot of strategies being employed by Coach Tim. We see great strategies and ideas also being infused by Coach Chot.
Not reacting to the chance. JP Aram converts on the first free throw.
That's composure right there.
You can see his teammates, his coaches staying present with him, asking him to calm himself down, focus on this next free throw. The prodigal son of TNT extends their lead to 5. Timeout. You best believe that TNT will foul at the first possible opportunity. They're denying the inbound first. Scotty goes on the attack, the outside shot, he backs it home. They did not foul. Ginebra still in this.
Oh, wow.
We thought they will foul.
I was expecting them to foul there, Carlo.
But the defense of TNT deciding they want to play on. There's a switch. But Scotty Thompson already let loose a three-point shot. And how fitting was that? We were just showing you how he won Manila Classico in our ear.
I can't believe that magical shot. Let's see how a good inbounds play is definitely going to be very important, plus that possession.
Pagoy, the inbounder, being bothered by Brownlee. They send it to RHJ, and he is fouled by Malonzo.
Look at the way he snatched that basketball, Carlo. No chance that anyone can grab the ball away from RHJ.
Coach them calling his troops to leave Ronde Hollis Jefferson alone. The first free throw is strong. Door remains ajar for Barangay Ginebra to storm their way back into this. If he makes this, TNT might foul. If he doesn't, they will play on. The second free throw. Miss. The back down again. Gives him the possession. 2 more free throws. It is JP Eram possibly completing his heroics with that back tap.
Big play here by JP Eram. Look at the way Eram really fought for that basketball.
First free throw is good for RHJ. And that happens because Troy Rosario and Japet Aguilar are on the floor for Coach Tim, opting to go with the shooters, the quicker players. Now Coach Tim readjusts just in case there's a miss here. Second free throw is also good. That's a 4-point lead. That's a 4-point lead.
Expect a TNT foul here.
And that will be, I believe, before the shot attempt. But the referees will talk to each other about it.
That's how crucial, every possession is. That they have to be very sure.
2 free throws. If you make the first, you might have to miss the second. If you're Ahan Macy, Maverick, the first one is short.
I clearly see it on the release. There wasn't not much of that follow-through.
So only an offensive rebound will keep Ginebra in this game right now. 4.5 seconds to score. The second one. Good miss.
Intentional miss here.
Ahan Macy dribbles out. Scotty for the tie!
Again!
No!
Oh my!
But until the last moment, there was a shot from Scotty Thompson.
I thought he was going to do it again. Wow! When Scotty Thompson holds that basketball in the dying seconds of the game, Carlo, you got to be up your seat because he literally can do anything with it. And it's still hard-fought game here, Carlo, by TNT, who lives to fight another day in a Game 7.
Stage of Game 7. Japet being there to take the outside shot. Hold, loses it to Nambata. You gotta look at the Oftana here. If you're Nambata, They go inside. RHJ to Kelly. Oftana
That's the
for
guy.
three. Oh!
Calvin Oftana from out of nowhere. A non-factor offensively the entire game. He has made the last 2 field goals for TNT. And what a swipe here coming from Ray ng Batak. There's Oftana.
You were screaming it on the very top of your lungs. Look at Calvin Oftana. Because that is where the ball will go. He ties the ball game 72 apiece. Brownlee, Holt, and Chapel Aguilar on the floor. It is Thompson defended by Cobuntin. He is quicker. Thompson stretches, misses on the left. Oftana with the rebound.
Once again, Glenn Cobuntin. Late challenge will let the offensive player miss layups.
Nambatak will ball screen with RHJ. The defense sticks. Hollis Jefferson against Holt. RHJ attacking inside. That will be a foul on Stephen Holt. But before the shot attempt.
That's the way you need to do it if you're RHJ, especially if you're being defended by a smaller player in Stephen Holt. Now, if you're Japet, you gotta be helping. No, you don't need to be close to Kelly Williams.
In this ball game, 4 minutes and 17 seconds. TNT will task Glenn Cobuntin to inbound this basketball from the sideline. Nambatak to Oftana. Oftana. Good close out there. Ray swings it. Cobuntin for three. Oh my goodness! What a gigantic shot from Cobuntin!
Ray Nambatak with a great play, and then Glenn Cobuntin. This guy is as tough as it gets.
3-point lead all of a sudden for the TNT Tropang Giga. Who will respond for Ginebra? Ahmisi, gobbled up by Cobuntin.
Guess who gets that stop?
TNT slowing things down to a crawl. Their three-point shooting all of a sudden clicking here in the end game. They get the switch. Oh, Holt lost his footing. Nambata for three. No. Battle for the rebound. That's tapped out. And it will favor Barangay Ginebra. It might be cramps already for Stephen Holt, or he banked knees with Ronde Hollis Jefferson.
Looked like he banked knees with RHJ. Here's Nambatak. Nice play. Nice look. Cobuntin. Big shot.
You know, Glenn Cobuntin is always one of the very first to come here in the venue. He's shooting three-point shot after three-point shot hours before the game starts for that one opportunity that he can find himself open.
Saw this guy playing college. He had no three-pointer whatsoever.
3 minutes 20 left in this ball game. Ahmisi uses the Brownlee screen. No touches as of late for JB. Ahmisi loses the basketball to Nambata.
Now, why is Ahmisi being the point of attack here for Barangay Ginebra? JB, you mentioned it, Carlo. No touches the last 3 possessions.
3 minutes remaining here in Game 7. RHJ will use the Oftana screen. Hollis Jefferson on the drive. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound, tapped out by Jamie Malonzo.
And again, it was Glenn Cobuntin who kept that alive for TNT.
Abarientos checking back in, replacing Ahmisi, but 1 second remaining in the shot clock. This will have to be a catch and shoot for the Tropang Giga. Oftana will be the inbounder. Who will take the shot then? Nambata. That ball was tapped loose, and that will lead to a shot clock violation. Giga. So Ginebra dodging a bullet there.
Another big defensive play coming from RJ. I would be more aggressive double teaming Brownlee here, but although it's RHJ on him.
Scotty finally locates Brownlee. Abarientos goes back to JB. The pull-up jumper bothered. Rebound for Oftana.
That was a great play though. Great play after the timeout by Coach Tim Cohen. They got the shot that they wanted.
75-72. Nambata to Kelly Williams. He will not take a shot from there. He's looking for Glenn Cobuntin. Glenn, another three. That's a miss this time. Brownlee claims the rebound. Good pass forward. Aguilar misses! The call on the floor is TNT basketball, but since we are in the final 2 minutes of this ball game, it will be reviewed.
Japet missing that one, and it was Reynan Batak there, being a factor defensively, making himself big. And Glenn Cobuntin, Coach Shaw saying, I know you just made a shot, but that wasn't that open.
Let us quickly reset with the players on the floor. Nambatak, Kelly Williams, Ronde Hollis Jefferson, Calvin Optana, and Glenn Cobuntin. For Coach Chotreyes on the other side, it's Abarrientos, Malonzo, Aguilar, Brownlee, and Scotty Thompson. That was a huge miss from Japet and a completed stop for TNT.
Very important for Barangay Ginebra to get a defensive stop here. You don't want this to become a two-possession game.
Minute and 50 remaining in Game 7. Nambatak directing traffic now. It's with RHJ. Hollis Jefferson has it up top against Scotty this time. That was tapped. Legal to pick up. Oftana attacks. To Nambatak for three. No. Rebound claimed by Brownlee, and that's a foul given up by Glenn Cobuntin. You don't worry about that too much if you're TNT.
You're right. That's actually a great foul by Cobuntin because it stops a possible fast break opportunity for Barangay Ginebra.
Now they head into the penalty while Barangay Ginebra still has one foul to give. They're calling the ball screen action. Abarrientos with Brownlee. Abarrientos goes on the drive. The layup is gone for RJ.
What guts from the rookie RJ Abarrientos.
For a lot of times when he settled for the outside shot because it was presented to him. Every time Coach Temton reminded him that you're more dangerous when you keep that dribble alive, and he saw the creases, saw the gaps in the defense, scores on the layup to cut it down to a one-point game, 75-74 as they have this timeout. No Pogoy at this stage. For Coach Chotreyes.
Well, Cobuntin has played marvelously here for TNT.
Nambata running on fumes, suffering from cramps. RHJ attacks. The pass lands with Cobuntin. Oftana with it against Stephen Holt. Oftana, step back three. No. Rebound goes to Cobuntin
once again.
Fresh 14 for TNT. Nambata kicks it out to Cobuntin. Randall in home.
What has possessed Glenn Cobuntin in this fourth quarter? Unbelievable heart being shown by Glenn Cobuntin.
A performance for the ages. Coming from an extra possessions guy. Getting the offensive rebound. Getting the basket to extend their lead back up to 3.
And we were talking about Aral Pogoy not being in the game. This is the reason why he's not in the game, gets the rebound, and then does not settle. What courage for Glenn Cobuntin to take a pull-up jumper.
Coach Mark, people will always tell you that in a Game 7, it is who wants it more. And right now, Glenn Cobuntin wants it more than anyone on the floor.
Absolutely. Put the ball on the floor.
3-point lead for TNT. Against the offense-defense substitutions, Abarrientos back in the ball game, replacing Stephen Holt. Brownlee the inbounder. RHJ manning him. That's a kick coming from RHJ. Shot block will remain at 14.
and not noticed much here is the way Glenn Cobutin has played Scotty Thompson in the fourth quarter.
Again, TNT is in penalty. Cannot give up a foul and 2 free throws. Thompson, pounded by Cobutin. Finally sending it to Brownlee. JB will have to create. Brownlee was able to get up that shot, and somehow it falls.
And that's just JB wanting it more, willing to make that shot. This is world-class defense coming from Justin, stopping from Ronde Hollis Jefferson, but just better offense from Brownlee.
It looks like he was just able to let that go in the nick of time, Coach Mark.
That's right, and now
TNT with the ball. Kelly Williams, the inbounder, sending it in to Ray Nambatak. Nambatak uses the Kelly Williams screen. RHJ with it, attacks the defense. RHJ gets the layup to drop.
And it looks like RHJ is clamping here. But what a strong move. What about these two imports?
Ronde Hollis Jefferson running himself to empty. He has to be escorted to their bench, suffering from cramps now. But he just extended their lead to 3.
Strong move. Look at the help defense of Brownlee. But he gets it done with a strong left hand to give TNT a 3-point lead.
A game for the ages. 2 all-time great imports, giving their very best, pouring their heart.
Let's see, I think if they get the ball to Brownlee, there will be a foul.
Scotty Thompson, the inbounder. Barilla defending. JB for 3. Oh!
Again. That is the last shot you're going to give up if you're TNT. I thought Barilla was going to foul.
Refusing to go quietly into the night. He rages against the dying of the light. Justin Brownlee from basically the same spot where he shot it over Alan Durham ties this game at 79.
Against a smaller defender. That was great defense by Barilla, but this is the GOAT we are talking about here. And he is so good in clutch situations. You should not allow him to take a shot.
.7 seconds. Here we go. Kelly Williams, the inbounder. Nambatak with the first touch. They will trust Ronde Hollis Jefferson. RHJ against Stephen Holt, running the clock down. Hollis Jefferson still can't attack. Tuto shoot. RHJ, the prayer won't be answered, and we are going to overtime.
Now the question is RHJ healthy enough to play another 5 minutes after cramping up in the end of regulation?
It looks similar to what happened in the end game of Game 2. RHJ on the ISO. Stephen Holt doing well enough to contest him. And then that extra defender sent his way because of Calvin Oftana squeezing his way there. It results to a prayer that will not be answered. This game needs 5 more minutes. 79.
Well, this series deserves 5 more minutes, that's for sure.
79-79. Check back with us overtime when we come back. And the state, the health of Ray Nambatak and Ronde Hollis Jefferson. It will be Nambatak claiming the loose ball. Oh, they left him unmarked.
And Nambatak fast enough to block that and get that layup.
Did they lose track of which
Yep,
they were
which goal.
playing at?
Yep.
81-79. That will definitely calm things down for the TNT Tropang Giga. Cobuntin. The pass is stolen. Oh, but they lose. That
2.2.
basketball to the baseline.
2.2 seconds in the shot clock here. Cobuntin holding his own. And Nambatak, and nobody went to him.
Barrientos, I think he thought TNT was
Go the
going to
other
play
way.
to the
Yep.
other side. Lapse in focus will cost them as TNT leads by 2. Again, reminding you, 2.2 seconds remaining here in the shot clock for Barangay Ginebra.
That is exactly what you needed if you're TNT after what happened in the final seconds of regulation.
JB wants a quick shot here. Brownlee steps back, fall away. No good. Japet with the offensive rebound, and there was a foul.
Great contest from Cobuntin, but Japet doing what he has been doing all game long, giving Barangay Ginebra second chance opportunities, and now Boy Eram is back in the game.
Kelly Williams did an amazing job. But now JP Eram must step up here in overtime.
And if you're Boy, you hardly played in this game, so you should be the freshest guy on the floor.
Brownlee posting up. Double team comes for him. Brownlee with 2 to
Oh.
shoot. That ball is stolen by RHJ. Hollis Jefferson goes to Oftana. Wanted to attack quickly. Eram will send it back to Calvin. They will run clock here. Bounce pass. Eram kicks it out. Away. Not this time. Eram fouled by Japet. 2 free throws coming up.
That's what I'm talking about. JP Eram, you're playing in very limited minutes. Make a difference in overtime.
2 tough passes coming from Justin Brownlee just as the double team came for him.
But
Eram missing the first.
But you can see also how tired RHJ is. Usually, RHJ gets a steal. That's going to be coast to coast from there.
Second free throw. Good for Eram. (82-79). TNT back ahead by 3. Barrientos goes on the attack. There's the foul on Reynang Batak. Barrientos, the inbounder, already looking at Brownlee, but Japet will get the first touch.
TNT now over the limit here in overtime.
JB against Cobuntin. Brownlee, another poor pass.
And remember in Game 6, 7 turnovers by Brownlee. Very uncharacteristic of him. And now 2 straight turnovers here in overtime from Justin Brownlee.
Coach Timcone asking for a foul. Referee saying it was not enough. And now a chance to make this a 2-possession advantage for the Tropang Giga. Nambatak with it. RHJ now momentarily open. Hollis Jefferson overcooks it. Barrientos claims the rebound.
And RHJ, he can't jump anymore.
He can't run back on defense either. Thompson with it. He has been quiet as of late. RJ on the switch. Cobuntin on him now. 6 to work with. He has to make a move. RJ, let's fly a 4. No. Battle for the rebound. Picked up by RHJ.
And Barangay Ginebra's offense in shambles here in overtime. And right now, if you're TNT, you got to make RHJ a decoy, because I don't think he has the legs to be able to finish.
Managing it second per second, possession per possession. Eram inside, he fakes. He recovers, 3 to shoot. From the corner, Cobuntin!
I have run out of words to describe the play of Glenn Cobontin in this second half, offensively and defensively. Elam does not force it. He knows that Glenn has the hot hand, and Cobontin delivers once again.
14 points for Glenn Cobontin. All of them crucial, but none bigger than that three from the corner to extend their lead to 6 points, 85-79.
Far from over. Remember that Ginebra is always NSD.
But this feels like a must-score situation. Thompson to Malonzo. Jamie with a driving lane. Japet swings it to Scotty up top. They ball screen. Japet inside. Important bucket for Japet.
That's just the chemistry. Played all these years together.
And they're back to Scotty being the playmaker for Barangay Ginebra. As he cuts their deficit to 4. Nambata goes on the attack. Short hesitation. Fall away jumper, no. The battle for the loose ball. It was last touched by Eram, but it will be reviewed. We're in the last 2 minutes of this contest as we check out this brave pass from Scotty.
And
Japet keeping them in this game.
Coach Timcon has gone back to Scotty as the point of attack here because he knows that RHJ is not 100%. RHJ has been defending Scotty here in overtime.
The call on the floor is confirmed. It was JP Eram who touched it last. It bounces off his foot before sailing out of bounds. 85-81, a minute 42 remaining.
Cobontin. Wonderful job on Brownlee here in overtime.
They're in penalty though, they can't foul. Brownlee drives, defended well by Eram. I think that was a block coming from JP that thwarted that attack.
And everybody collapsing there on Brownlee. Elam was there. RHJ was also there. Now you have to play the clock here if you're Nambata.
9 remaining. Nambata pulls it back out. They're looking for RHJ. That ball was tapped. 3.3 seconds remaining in the shot clock as RHJ can barely stand. Barely on its feet right now. Oftana the inbounder.
You get the ball to Cobontin.
RHJ will do the shoot. He goes up for it. Could not sink it. The battle for the rebound picked up by Nambata.
What about Nambata doing whatever it takes to win as well?
Offensive rebounding was on the side of Ginebra throughout this game, but that was a big one. Eram goes to the corner. Cobontin comes up short. Another rebound, and that's a foul. Oh, a foul is called against Nambata on the box out. And they're in penalty.
Yep, they are in penalty, so 2 shots for Jamie Malonzo. I thought TNT also had excellent offense there. They went to Oftana, got the shot that they wanted.
Jamie Malone. Pressure pack free throws. Can he deliver? Yes, he can. What a time to score your first point, your first literal point of Game 7. Second free throw for Malonzo, good as well. Once more. They send it back to RHJ. Ronde. Oh, loose ball. Oftana scores the layup.
If you're TNT, you have to foul. A broken play leads into a layup by Calvin Oftana, who was in the right place at the right time.
There was an overcommitment to Ronde Hollis Jefferson.
I like what Barangay Ginebra did. They almost forced the turnover. They did not foul immediately. There's that trap. But with 4 people there, Nobody gets into Calvin Oftana. And TNT cannot make the same mistake. I'm going to foul here, but you have to be careful not to foul in active shooting.
How about Calvin Oftana? 2 points for the longest time up until he hit 2 3-point shots in the fourth quarter. And now this layup to make it a 4-point game. One 30-second timeout remaining for Barangay Ginebra. And remember the end of Game 6? Scotty Thompson was able to put up a prayer because TNT refused to foul, made the 3-point shot that gave them at least a chance to send that game into overtime. Will they do it again, or will TNT give up the foul?
But you cannot give up a 4 if you're TNT. So you have to foul.
Nervous faces from the Barangay Ginebra faithful. TNT fans wanting to celebrate Calvin Oftana. He's had his struggles, but when his team needed him the most, he came up clutch.
10 points only for Calvin Oftana, but 8 of them came in the crucial moments of this game. Back-to-back 3-pointers when TNT was down 5 in the fourth quarter. That kept them in this game. And then the 2 points that we just saw.
If you're Barangay Ginebra, you pass it quickly to the 4-point shot, and maybe you hope to get fouled there.
Yep.
Especially if that is the MO for TNT. So if you're the Tropang Giga, as long as they're not in the act of shooting,
foul.
Foul.
But you have to be very careful. That's why you have to switch everything here. If you're TNT, there's the switch.
Scotty
Brown,
struggling.
switch.
Brownlee fakes. Brownlee for the tie. No! And TNT wins the Commissioner's Cup.
And this is a championship won by heart. What an incredible effort from TNT.
A finals game that we will remember for a long time. A championship that will not be forgotten by the TNT Tropang Giga and their followers, because they saw their squad give everything, literally everything that they can to claim the crown.